Good morning class. Now this tutorial is for class 8th. In our previous tutorial for class 8th, that is in Introduction to HTML part 1, we have discussed what is HTML, what is HTML stands for. We have discussed every word of HTML full form, that is hypertext, markup, language. We have discussed what is meant by hypertext, what is markup, and what is language. Other than that, we have discussed the type of tags, that is container tag and empty tag. Then we have discussed the basic structure of HTML, and we have also created a basic web page. So this is the same file which we have created in our last tutorial, and further we will work in the same file. So to work with the file, what we need to do, we need to open the file in Notepad program so that we can type the codes and get the changes made in web page. So to open the file, that is a browser file in Notepad, what we need to do, we just right click on the file, open with, and select the program Notepad. So this is the same file which we have created last time. Now we will open the file also in browser. So to open the file in browser, just double click on the file and it will get opened in browser also. So this is the same information which we have created last time. Now we'll move further today and we will discuss the next part of HTML, that is attributes in HTML. Now when we talk about HTML, basically there are two things which work simultaneously in HTML document. One is tag that we have discussed previously, another is attributes that we are going to discuss today. Now what is tag? These all are the tags like head tag, title tag, then body tag. These all are called tags, or you can say these all are elements. Now what are tags? Tags are predefined keywords that tell the browser how to format and display the content. You understand? These are the tags tells the browser how to format and display the content on the web page. Now what are attributes? Attributes are special words which are used inside the tag. Attributes are the words, keywords which are used inside the tag. And where they are used? Only inside the opening tag. When we open a tag, like suppose this is the body tag, this is the opening body tag. So when we want to use the attribute, then we will use inside the opening tag, nowhere else. We can't use the attributes with the closing tag. We always use attributes with the opening tag. So attributes are special words used inside the opening tag, and they control the behavior of tag. The attributes are used to control the behavior of tag. Attributes are always specified in the opening tag. An attribute value, every attribute have its value that is always enclosed in quotation mark. Like suppose for example, I have an attribute that is name. This is the name, and then it has a corresponding value. So how we will write the attribute? This is the name is a attribute, name equals to, then quotation mark, value. Value can be anything. It can be a number, it can be a text. You got it? The value of attribute, it can be a number also, or it can be a text also. That depends what attribute we are using, which attribute we are using. So attributes means that it it is used to control the behavior of tag. Whenever we want to control the behavior of tag, we use the attributes of the respective tag. Now today we will discuss the attributes of body tag. What we are going to discuss? The attributes of body tag. The body tag is here. This is the opening body tag, and we will use the attribute all in the opening of body tag. So how to use the attribute? See, after this body, we have written this body. What we will do? We will give a space and then we will write the attribute name. Now the first attribute that comes with body tag. There are so many tags we will be using in HTML document, and every tag has its own attributes, different attributes. Every tag has its own different attributes. So today we will discuss the attributes of body tag only. Okay, the first attribute of body tag is PG color. This is the attribute of body tag. So how we have written this? Body, then space, this is a single space I have given, then BG color. So BG color is the name of the attribute, and if we have written a attribute, it should also have a corresponding value. So BG color stands for background color. BG color stands for background color. So body BG color equals to, now we will write the value of the attribute BG color. Always enclose the value in quotation mark. Please remember that we have to use double quotes, not single, and don't use single quotes two times. Like this is a single quote and I am pressing it twice, so it will not work. Please look into it. Just double quotes, that should come single time. Okay, so BG color equals to, suppose I am writing here value that is green. What I have done? I have used the attribute BG color. I have given the value green, and this attribute is of which tag? Body tag. Yes. So I have changed the background color of my web page, and to see the effect whether the background color is changed or not, what we need to do? We need to save this file. So we'll go to the file menu and use the option save. Whatever changes you are doing in your notepad code, HTML code, you need to change it again and again, so that the same effect get change in web browser. So open your web browser file and click on refresh. Now see, the background color of the web page has been changed. Now suppose again I am opening this notepad file and changing this green to red. Go to the file. Remember to save the file to see the changes in web browser. See, red. Pink. See, is that clear? How you can change the background color of your web page? Just inside the body tag, opening tag, body opening tag, write the attribute BG color, then write its value, that is pink. Is that clear? Okay. Now moving further, like suppose we have changed the background color. Now what we want, we don't want this background color as a background, but we want an image as a background. Instead of color, we want a image as a background. So what we need to do? We need to change the attribute. Instead of this bg color, what we will write? We use another attribute that is called background. BACKGROUND. Body background. Background is the name of the attribute, so it should have a corresponding value also, equals to double quotes. Now in background we don't write the value which is there in text or number. As we want to insert an image as a background, so we will write the name of the image. Body background equals to the name of the image which we want to insert as a background. Now suppose on my desktop I have an image named, okay, this image we are going to use, or let me see if we are having another image. Okay, so we have this GDGPS logo 3 as an image, and we will use this one also. 1, 2 and 3. We have 3 images. See, when we talk about images, HTML supports 3 types of image. Either JPEG, that is the extension of image, JPG image, then PNG image and GIF. JPG, PNG and GIF. Now to see the extension of an image, what you need to do, just hover your mouse over the image and it will give you the item type. Item type, it is written PNG, it means it is a PNG file. Then moving here, it is a JPG file. So we have 2 types of file here, JPG and PNG. So first we will use PNG. Now what we need to do, right click on the file, go to its properties and just copy down the name. Copy it, select it, Ctrl C for copy, use the shortcut key Ctrl C. Then go to your notepad program and after this Ctrl V. After writing the name of the file, when you have written the name of the image, you always have to add the specific particular extension of the image. So this image, that is GDGPS logo 3, it is of which type? PNG type. So we will write .png. Okay, we will write .png. Now see, as the image is quite large in size, so only we are getting this. Let me use some other image because this image is not fitting. The size of the image is 4080 into 3081. It is quite large in size. So we will use this one, JPG, that is harsh.jpg. So we will remove this and write see, background is coming. Again the image is quite large in size. Let me height equals to 500, width equals to 600. I've given a just, I'm checking it whether it will work or not. No, this height and width are not working here because these are not the attribute. So you have to look for this size. Means whatever image you are putting as a background, what you need to do, you need to look for this size. It should be fitted inside the web page. If it is quite large in size, it will not get reflect completely. Like suppose we are getting this image as a background, but it is not completely visible as the size of the image is quite large. But I have told you that this is the thing, if you want to insert an image as a background, you use the attribute named background, then equals to name of the image along with its extension, that is always enclosed within quotation mark. And I told you that use double quotes, not single. If you are using single quotes, suppose instead of double quote I am using single quote, Control S for saving, and then I am refreshing it, so this will not work. Okay, this will not work. If you are using single quote twice, single quote then single quote, you are making it double. See, it is not working. So what you need to do, you need to use double quotes. Don't use single quote 2 times, use double quote only. Control S and then F5. So this will work. Okay, so we have learned 2 attributes of the body tag. One is BG color, used to change the background. Another is background, it is used to insert an image as a background. Now other we have text. The next attribute of body tag is text. Now text is equals to double quotes, and I have written red. Now see the changes. See, the text color gets changed. But what will happen when we use text and when we use a specific value? Suppose instead of red I am using blue. Control S for saving, F5 for refreshing. Please remember the shortcut key to save the file again and again. I am not going here file and then save. What I am doing, I am using the shortcut key. I am making the changes, and from the keyboard I am using Control S, so that the file, the changes get saved. And when I open the browser, I am not clicking here on this refresh button or reload button. What I am pressing the key F5. F5 is used to refresh. So what we are saying that when we use text attribute of the body tag, it changes the color of the complete web page. Whatever text is there on the web page inside the opening and closing of body tag, the whole text will appear in blue color. Okay, now suppose we want 3 or 4 lines in blue color, another 3 or 4 lines in red color, another in different color. So that will not work with the attribute text. That will work with another tag and attribute. Okay, we will discuss it later. But if you want a single color, if you want your information to be displayed on web page in a single color, you can use this text attribute of the body tag, and you can give the specific color name. Is that clear? Okay, now the other thing is that the other attributes of body tag is, the next one is top margin equals to 150. Control S. Now I am going to the browser window and refresh. Now see, this particular thing, that is the information that was displayed here on the very first line of the browser, has come here. Top margin is the attribute which is used to leave some space from the top side of the web page. Now we have given a attribute of how many points, pixels, 150. Now suppose I am decreasing it, I am making it as 100. Control S for saving and F5 for refreshing. Now see, the margin get reduced. So if you want to give a margin from the top side of the web page, what you will use, you will use the attribute top margin equals to, and you will give a numeric value, whether it is 10, 20, 50, according to your own requirement you can write the value. Okay, now suppose you want to give a margin from the left side of the web page. So instead of this top you will write left margin equals to 100. Now see, it has come on the top because top margin has been removed, but there is a gap from the left side of the web page and in between the text. So this is the left margin, this part. Okay, now suppose you want to give the margin from the right side of the web page. So you will write here RIGHT, right margin, Control S and F5. So as we have a little text, we just only have 3-4 words in our web page, so this is not be visible that whether this effect is taking place or not. Let me see. What I am doing, I am just copying paste this thing so that we can have a lengthy document. F5. Welcome, but it is not getting affected. Right margin, na? Right margin equals to 100. What if we write it as left? See, this will work for both left and right. Okay, if you don't specify the right margin, this will work for both. Now if you want to have margin from the bottom side, then BOTTOM, bottom margin. So this will give you the bottom margin. Okay, now one thing is there, that suppose you want a margin from top as well as left side. You want a margin from the top side also and left side also. So how you will write the multiple attributes, because we have to use two individual attributes, one is the top margin, another is left margin. So how you can use multiple attributes with the tag? To use multiple attributes, what you need to do, suppose we want that the background color should be there, top margin should be there, and left margin should be there. So you will not do in such a way that you are writing body equals to BG color for the background color equals to pink. Then again what you are doing, you are opening this body space, top margin equals to quotes 100, and then again body left margin equals to 100. Just save it and see. Okay, is that clear? One thing is this, but what you are doing, you are wasting the time. You are writing everything 3 times. Body BG color equals to pink, then body top margin equals to 100, then body left margin equals to 100. So if you want to use multiple attribute of a single tag, what you can do, after writing the first attribute with its value, give a space and write the other attribute. So BG color equals to pink, then space top margin equals to 100, space left margin equals to 100. Okay, so what we have done, we have used all the 3 attributes in one line only, along with one tag. Save it, Control S and refresh. See, it is working as the same. Is that clear? So what we have discussed today, we have discussed the attributes of body tag. Okay, we have discussed the attributes of body tag. Sorry. First one is BG color, used to change the background color of web page. Second is background, used to insert an image as background. Third one, what we have discussed, the attribute name is text, used to change the text color of web page. And then top margin, used to give space, or you can say margin, from the top side. And similarly left margin, right margin, and bottom margin. We have discussed these 8 attributes of the body tag. BG color, which is used to change the background color of the web page. Then background, which is used to insert an image as a background. Then text, which is used to change the text color of the web page. Top margin, used to give a space or margin from the top side. Left margin, used to give space or margin from the left side. Right margin, used to give space or margin from the right side of the web page. And bottom margin, it is used to give space or margin from the bottom side of the web page. Okay, one thing I would like to tell you, that when you are using the attribute name, now suppose the attribute name is margin, top margin, so you need not to give space between this particular word. Don't write it as top space margin equals to 100, left space margin equals to 100. So if you are using it in such a way, what will happen? Save it and F5. See, the margins are not coming. Why? Because we have given a space between the top and margin. There should be no space when you are writing a attribute name. Whether like it is BG color should be written as BG color only. There should be no space between BG and color. Like suppose I have given a space in between BG and color, top and margin. Saving it and see the changes. Now the background color has also gone. Why? Because we have given a space in between. So attribute names are always written without space. There should be no space when we are writing any attribute name. See, is that clear? So for today, this is the only thing we have discussed. We will discuss this much only. In our next class, that is part 3, introduction of HTML, part 3 video tutorial, we will discuss other tags, heading tags, then font tag, then bold, italic, underline. So till then, you can practice this tutorial at your home. You can use the attributes of body tag on your own. from seeing this video tutorial. Till then, enjoy your e-learning, stay at home, stay safe. Thank you.